Hey all, this reading is for August 24th, 2019. It is for any and all signs, a message for the collective, when these do resonate, they often resonate for those that they resonate with around the time of the date that the message is recorded on, the surrounding days, the following days. So time being fluid, we aren't always specifically just talking about events that happen today. It's just the message that needs to come out today. While we wait, I do want to say thank you so much for all of your support to LunarticksTarot, for liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you for subscribing, of course, if you haven't, for your tips and donations. I see the Ace of Fire, the Eight of Fire, the Hierophant, and the Tower. But I am going to wait to see if these resurface for us. What's already coming through is that you have been making expedited progress in something you're very passionate about. You have reached a new level of commitment about it, and had a breakthrough. But that breakthrough was perhaps also connected to unexpected upheaval and the enlightenment, the truth that comes with the Tower card as well. So now the cards are starting to come out, but before we dig into too deep here, I also wanted to say, for those of you who are interested in a private session with me, or in ordering a personal reading from me rather, just scroll down to the description box below where you can find your links and information. My name is Aze. The email address is lunartickstarot@gmail.com. And with that, we will dive into August 24th's reading. Some of you around this time are realizing your self-worth. Others are receiving an offer, maybe a little immature, a little premature. Sorry about the sound. But a loving offer nonetheless. For some of you, it's both. I do think that for those of you who are receiving a love offer from a suitor, they're probably a little younger than you, or just a little younger in age in general, and we may be dealing with a Scorpio energy specifically, in particular. For those of you who are realizing new levels of self-worth today, it is, or around this time, it is transforming you and your life probably at the same time. Yeah, realizing those new levels of self-worth is what is helping you to shed an old skin, shed an old version of yourself, and step into a completely new, a new version of you. This is a spiritual journey for some of you, related to a creative journey that you've been on, and it may feel like a burden at this time, around this time. A heavy load to carry. You may not be able to complete everything just the way you wanted to, in just the way you wanted to at this time, as you have been and are undergoing this major transformation where you are leaving behind parts of yourself that you may have thought would always be a part of you, a part of who you were, a part of your life. That may mean leaving people behind for some, but above all else, what I see for most is this energy of truly knowing your worth in a deeper way, and it really changing specifically you, your person, your thoughts, the way you speak to yourself, think about yourself, interact with the world, because of that value that new value that you place on yourself. And as a result, certain energies, certain people, certain places, certain vibes will not jive with you anymore. Some people won't like this new version of yourself that gives yourself more credit, that gives yourself more value. That if when you see more worth in yourself and in your projects and what you are offering to the world, you offer more to yourself, more alone time, more self-care, more self-love. And people who took a lot from you probably may not like this new version of yourself that wants more time for you, that wants more space for you, that wants more focus on you. You absolutely deserve that, and that's why we may be seeing a burden here, because of the people or the places, the energies that have to exit with that old version of you, who don't like this new you. They may even think that you're being selfish, that this is a negative change, but it is a transformation for the better that brings you more to your authentic self. Not only should you be at the Knight of Chalices level of seeing self-worth, or having self-worth, seeing your value, right? You should progress further to the King of Cups, and that is where you're headed. This is in the future position for you. So that is to say, you still have new levels of self-love to reach, in fact. So those people who think that, this is a negative change, you really have to just let them exit at this time if they don't resonate with your vibe anymore, if they don't see the value of you, seeing the value in you. And if it is a partner, if it is an immature lover, then I do see you headed toward a possibly masculine Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but certainly an emotional king here. For others, you're stepping into those shoes, reaching new levels in your creativity, in your artistry. And this is about you having equal give and take. Having empathy for others, yes, but you can only be as generous as Varys is pictured being here when you take care of yourself first. So this is a card about empathy on both sides, having empathy for others, but also having empathy for you. So definitely just keep that in mind if any of those energies are telling you that stepping in this direction, transforming in this way, seeing more value in your own personal time and being in solitude, or saving energy and space for just yourself, is, if they're telling you that that's selfish, keep that rule of thumb in mind. You have to give to yourself first. You have to take care of yourself first, so that you can be this charitable to others, so that you can have empathy for both self and others. That's really what this message is about. That's the perspective that you need when faced with those energies who just aren't going to vibe. Not everyone can vibe with this new you. But this is about you, a lot of you becoming, as I said, a better artist, a creative of some type, a healer of some type, an energetic healer, or a healer through your artistry, a healer through counseling, or any type of healing you can think of. It'll differ for each individual, but that's what this journey is about for a lot of you, and why it sort of has to be difficult and burdensome, and ask you to leave things behind in order to shape you for the work that you will be doing for a lot of you. So I hope that the needed insight in this was able to reach those that the message was for. Again, thank you for all of your contributions to LunarticksTarot. Information on private readings is below. I hope you all continue to make wise choices for yourselves that move you forward, and I will post another LunarPull for us as soon as I can.